Good evening and hello to all generals in this channel. So I'm finally back from Thailand, and with this surprise of a comeback of the Developer Diaries, a Seaborne invasion, which is a new things in Unity of Command 2, and I'm glad that I would be doing this again with the Developer Diary 23, which is basically in our version is only 3 as we only take the part of Unity of Command 2. So, in recent weeks, we put a lot of effort into making sure that Seaborne Invasion play well in the game. This is important because these air naval operations were such a feature of the Ally campaign. Counting just historical ones, there are 6 Torch, Husky, Solino, Anzio, Normandy, and Dragoon. Granted, we have decided to start a campaign at Wadi Akarit, if you can see the image down here. Torch landing, but still leave us with 5 invasion aplenty. Speaking of the Torch, the period between it and the ally link up in Tunisia will now feature in the tutorial, not the main campaign. Sadly, this leaves Kasserine Pass outside of the campaign, but we'll try to make it up to the standalone scenarios. Ooh, standalone scenarios. So probably there will be more DLC and stuff too coming in as well. We have been working on the campaign quite a lot, and since campaign plays it revolves around HQ upgrades, I feel that it's time to do a proper headquarter deep dive. In fact, the bulk of this post will be about HQs and the campaign. But let's quickly talk about the invasion first because there's a screenshot and it's amazing. Okay, so we can see here the screenshots right here. Probably this one kind of where the hell is it? Let me have a look at it. It is Valletta, Ragusa, Oscosta. Yeah, it's Italy. So this one is in Italy. We can see 2 ships. We can see the shore. We can see the planes, the troops at border. We can see Augusta. Mechanically naval assault and parrot drops basically do what it says on the tin. Assuming on assault goes well, the unit land with no MPs and no AP or with AP locked it if the landing was unopposed. This is consistent with other games mechanics such as river crossings. On the following enemy turn, the battleship will be providing a naval defensive fire. Oh, that's nice. That's a good thing because naval invasion needs cover. You cannot just land without cover, because if you land without cover, you're gonna get yourself killed, and that's not what you wanted, trust me. Especially if you're playing Hoi 4. If you guys play in Hoi 4, you guys would definitely knows how it's gonna work when you try to get, cross, like the sea, and you kind of need to know, like, a defensive, you need submarine, some sort of defensive things, and this is apply also in Unity of Command. Yeah, HQ command points. We already mentioned HQ in early diaries. Yeah, you can check it out. And describe how they are used for various commands and support action. The actions include everything from bridge repair, unit reorganization. Performing each one costs some numbers of command points, CPS, okay? The number of command points available per turn represents overall commander and staff efficiency of an HQ. There are only so many things an organization can do at once. While coordinating a set-piece attack at the front, the HQ can also be building fortification or do emergency supply run. So meaning that at this moment, it's already right there. You cannot do any fortifications or emergency supply. Just in a case where you might get yourself surrounded by your enemy, something like that. Okay. So as the campaign gain progress, the number of CP command points per turn can be increased. This represents an improvement in HQ staff skill and happens at a time when its units have earned enough experience to merit an upgrade. So meaning that at this point you will have an upgrade on your HQ as well, which allows you to enable a very upgraded version of your things, like your HQ. Okay. That's a good one. At the point you players choose to increase the number of CPS. Okay, HQ branches. HQ are divided into 5 branches: Force Pool, Intel, Operation, Logistic, Engineering. So the same thing that's in Unity of Command, the first version in 2011. So you can see the image right here, the US Second Corp. We have the Norwegian Sea, Atlantic Ocean. We got the force pool. You got the Intel Operation, Logistic Engineering. So at the force pool, you have recycle, not recycle. That's I don't know how that called, but something like recall. It's not a dismiss. It's a recall. And the first one is deployment. Level 2 is sending deployment, and level 3 probably gives you more troops, and it's gonna cost at least 50. We also got range and movement. We also got intel, operations. You can see the bridge. You can see the something related to, I don't know what with the number 3 thing here. Logistics, something related to supply, which is normally just a supply. Number 2 is kind of a fast supply, and level 3 probably like dig in your own supply. So in Unity of Command 1, you cannot dig your own supply line. What you can do is reserve and protect your supply line. That's how you do it, okay? And it's gonna cost the same price, 50. And for this one, we have engineering. You have explode the bridge. You have repair the bridge. You also have deploy the bridge. Also build fortifications. Also fasten the fortification, and also instant fortification as well. So basically, this is a good thing, which I've seen a very good improvement from Unity of Command. Okay, so where am I? Okay, forceful branches. In this screenshot, the US2 Corps has level 1 forceful, meaning only deploy and reorganize. Okay, so that's one is deploy and reorganize. Action are available. The higher level of the branch are locked. So transfer step and security unit. Okay, that's called transfer step and security unit, which is like a defensive one or a deployment. The player can unlock higher branch level at conference. Okay, this is probably at the main menu. Okay, which are breaks in the campaign games that happen once every 6 months or so. At a conference, the player can, among other things, spend prestige to unlock high levels of HQ brands. And how do you unlock high levels of HQ brand with prestiges? Well, get a goal or brilliant victory, or just decisive victory, something related to Unity Command thing. Okay, we also have an HQ movement and range. You can see that HQ range from the US2 Corp equals 10 movement points, MPS, or 3 trucks. The trucks represent transport assets, and which are also used in supplying system. Upgrading to add more trucks is possible, but it increased the MP less and less, 5, 8, 10, 11, and 12. This is because increasing HQ range needs to cover an even larger area. So meaning that the bigger the area, the more problem you have to deal with your stuff. Okay, when an HQ moves, it generally uses the same number of MPS as range, 10 in this case. It then gets 3 more MPS if it moves where an uninterrupted rail movement. Okay, so meaning that if you move your troops, you move your trucks, you move your tanks, you move your infantry through a uninterrupted rail movement through a place where it benefits your terrain and marching, it will provide a 3 more movement point for you, which is basically the same thing. Yeah, it's like a terrain, This is the case for all HQ. We're actually using this in the campaign, but we have built some additional flexibility to the system as well. Just to give you a taste, one of the possibilities left open for future development is a mobile HQ that has a fixed, smaller range, but whose movement is fully upgradable. Or very nice. This is something where we would want to use for a German Panzer Corps, for example, or maybe a late war Soviet cavalry mechanized group. Oh, nice. This is some references to the late game, the early game Unity of Command 1. And in other news, we released another mini trailer last week. You can find it on our Steam page, Death from Above, AI and Air Power trailer. I have seen that one. We are doing a lot of work on localization, testing with small group of language to make sure the translation don't break UI layouts, etc. There's a lot of tweaking ongoing, tweak H, maybe many fix, and generally the game's starting to look like a real thing. The works continue. Unity of Command 2 on Steam, available on Q3 2019, add to wishlist on Steam. Okay, so basically I have already added the game onto wishlist, and if you guys haven't yet done it, well, why would you wait? Just do it right now. And Q3, yeah, July, August, and September, all of these 3 months, which is basically mean quarter 3. So a year is 12 months, so the first quarter, January, February, March, second is blah blah blah, and then later on until reach December. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoy this Dave diary walkthrough with me. Just some small explanation which I find out to be really complex, and should be doing this too. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoy this. Leave a like if you do, and don't forget to subscribe. I'm finally back, and there's gonna be more videos coming up as well. I will see you guys next time. Bye bye.